Into match number 3, we go now over in Group F with the Dutchies on cruise control and Tunisia already out, of course. But will we still see a shock at this year's World Cup? We'll get into that much more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today we're taking a look at match number 3, that's right, over in the World Cup with the Dutchies on cruise control. And it looks like almost certainly heading into the round 32, but standing in the way, Tunisia could cause an upset despite being eliminated from this group stage. We'll get to all of that and call in more in a second. If you knew where you've been, smash your subscribe. You want to subscribe for Blackburn Rovers World Cup previews. That's right, we're previewing Tunisia up against the Dutchies. Can we get 48 likes for this video? Each and every one of the likes for each and every one of the nations at this World Cup, even if they're in it or if they're not. Please, please, please smash the like button. Here we go then, coming at you on the 25th of June, match day number 3. Tunisia against the Dutch, of course, over in Group F. Tunisia, terrible World Cup, one to forget, of course, back-to-back defeats for them. They even changed managers. It's been 2 managers for them in 2 games. Sabi Lamouchi is gone, Hervé Renard coming in, but he, of course, couldn't patch it up in that second game. As for the Dutch, it's been pretty much perfect, despite slipping up in their first game against Japan. They bounced back with a convincing win over the Swedes. But this one's coming at you at the Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, of course. But let's get into it then, shall we, and talk about how we got to this stage with Tunisia. They qualified as Group H winners over in Africa. They secured their spot on the 8th of September 2025. This is their 7th tournament, their last in 2022. Streak of 3 successive, but they've never, ever made it out of the group stages. Each and every one of the attempts have resulted in failure. Hervé Renard is the manager. The captain's been El Shaqiri, the VRP being Anspan Somani. They're ranked 44th in the world rankings, but of course they are already eliminated. They cannot win the thing. It's done and dusted. But they can cause some problems, especially for the likes of the Dutch here and now. This is their personnel that they're going to be looking to call upon. The likes of Muhem Bachamaka at the back there, Mustasab Talibi, Derlan Bron, Jan Valery, Adam Urus, Mima Hannibal Melsby in midfield, Ben Onas, Ismail Gayarbi, of course Elias Seyat, and of course Feras Chout, all competing for starting berths in this Tunisian squad. But we're going to be looking at something along these lines. Daman between the sticks, Abdi, Taibi, Bron and Valerie, Shaqiri, Ben Hamakboud, Elias Said, Hannibal Melsby, Ayari and Mastouri. Up top, there it is right here, right now. Of course, sorry, was on the different screen there, but standing in the way, it will be the Dutch. The Dutch are coming at you as you wait for Group G winners, securing the spot on the 17th of November 2025. This is their 12th tournament. 2022 was the last. They're on a streak of 2 successive tournaments. They've made it to the runners-up spots 3 times, back in 1974, 1978, and most recently back in 2010. Koeman is your manager. That's Ronald Koeman to you and I. VVD is your captain. The VRP, though, is Cody Gakpo. They are ranked 7th in the world rankings right here, right now, and can currently get odds of the Dutchies winning it around about 16-1. And of course, right now, I'm thinking quarterfinals for this Dutch side. They do look good. Of course, they've got this roster of personnel to call upon, the likes of Mark Flecken between the sticks. Bam Van Bergen is waiting to take over the reins as well. Meanwhile, Jurien Timber at the back, Mickey van der Ven, Jean-Paul Van Hecker, amongst others at the back line. Meanwhile, Martin de Roon has seen a few minutes there. Quinton Timber, Somerville as well, currently on the books of West Ham. But of course, that looks like it'll change over the summer. Kluivert, he might get a run out as well. Kakbo as well. Memphis Depay might get some minutes as well. As for a starting 11, how about this for you right here right now with a 4-3-3, Van Bruggen between the sticks. We've got Hato, Virgil van Dijk, Mickey van der Ven and Denzel Dumfries. Moving forward, we've got Frankie de Jong, Ryan Gravenberch, Tinji Renyanez, Cody Gakpo, Donya Marlin and Sivrinsky of Somerville could start this game. Or they could not. They might change it up. They might rest it up. They're not there yet, but they're pretty much there. If you would, if you look at it like that. Meanwhile, I think we're going to hand over to Eddie. What's going on over there, Eddie?
Somebody at the door. Oh my. Who could it be? Wow. 2 packages from Fanatics. Unbelievable.
Thanks again, Fanatics, for hooking me up with these lovely looking shirts. Each and every one of these and much more are available at the Blackburn Rovers storefront. Link should have been at the bottom of the screen there, also in the description down below. But back to you, Dirk, at the studio. at the situation over in Group F, it looks a little bit like this. The Dutch are in control with 4 points, level on points with that of Japan, who will be taking on Sweden at the same time this match takes place. That's on the 26th of June. Of course, so far, so good for the Dutch. They did draw with Japan. They picked up the 5-1 win over Sweden. As for Tunisia, they've conceded 9 goals in the 2 games, scoring just the 1, losing to Sweden, and then losing to Japan in quick succession. As for this game, in this game alone, of course, these two sides have played each other 3 times, according to my data. Just 1 win for the Dutch, 2 draws, nothing for Tunisia, with the Dutch outscoring Tunisia 7-3. The most recent match between these two sides was back in February the 11th, 2009. It was that draw, one of the draws. Look at the valuations, just 70 million for that of the Tunisian side, nearly 750 million for the Dutch side. They have more foreigners than they do, and of course a slightly older squad to that of Tunisia. As for the win index favouring the Dutch here, 84%. The draw is at 12, and of course Tunisia at 4. Before a ball was even kicked in this group, the Dutch were expected to win the group 57%. The Japanese were expected to be second. The Swedes were expected to be in third, and Tunisia to make it fourth. It's looking like that right now. Of course, this is what is awaiting for Tunisia right now. It is the exit door. They are not going to make it to the round 32. There's no permutation to change that fact. As for the Dutch, though, they do look like they're going to win this group. So that would mean, at the moment, it's looking like Morocco or Brazil. Basically, I think the runner-up in that group there between Morocco and Brazil will take on the Dutch in the round 13, which is a very interesting situation, which of course will develop in the next round of games. Meanwhile, this game alone, 91% of you are back in the Dutch here. Of course, that's pretty much some wise money. Tunisia just 7%. The draw is at 2. As for me, though, yes, I was a little reserved on the Dutch at first, but I think I'm starting to drink the Kool-Aid, guys. I think these Dutch boys are contenders. They look good. They look fast. The Japanese gave them a good game. Sweden didn't really give them a game. This one should be a bit of a cakewalk. It's that round of 32 though does look tasty, whichever way it's going to land. Morocco, Brazil. So we could see the real Dutch if they can get past this, which they should. The round 32 awaits, and we could have an absolute banging game on my hand. But let's not get the cart before the horse. This one though, going one way, 3-0, goals galore, and of course a cherry on top for the Dutch as they exit the group stage into the knockouts. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. That, of course, is my prediction. Let me know yours, of course, in the comments. The best and the worst will be featured in the review show when, of course, we come back to talk about this result. Of course, if you want to look at some other predictions made by myself at the channel, we've got the cat prediction. We've also got the ones made by a bunch of ping pong balls. Make sure you check those out as well. Link should be on the screen right about now. But until then, subscribe, smash the like. Catch you later. We're done.